Hey friends, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. We are out on another home tour with a couple of clients from out of town. Wanted to show this area in particular because it's starting to become very popular. And again, as the channel evolves and grows, Michael and I want to get out and about a little bit. We want to show some more of these properties, give you a different perspective on things to consider, pros and cons, good or bads. We know shopping from a distance can be tricky, right? And so now that the weather is warming up and the sun's coming out, we just want to try to get out and about as much as we can to try to help provide as much content as we can for you. So this particular property is located in the Linn Creek Cove area. And Linn Creek is becoming a very popular place. There's more attraction around this area, a little bit more desire to kind of be here for a number of reasons, right? We talk a lot about location and proximity to amenities. So gas stations, grocery stores, hospitals, retail chains, restaurants, all that kind of stuff. And when you look at a map and you find this area, you realize Highway 54 runs on the east side of the lake from Osage Beach down through Camdenton. And Linn Creek is roughly, let's just say, in the middle south part. But the purpose of that, right, is you have easy access to all of those amenities, whether you wanted to go north up into Osage Beach or you wanted to go south down into Camdenton. You're going to have choices and options. It's off the beaten path, right? So you come out into this area, you feel very much like you're in nature and in the woods and almost like you live remotely, right? Like when I'm out in this area, I feel like I'm at the 42, which is where I live. Well, we're at the 31 right off the extension, and it feels very secluded. It feels a little isolated, but it only took us like 5 minutes to get from the main road to where we are right now. So it gives you almost the best of both worlds. It's almost probably going to put it on the map a little bit more, the more that people realize that there's a lot of new construction in this area, a lot of newer homes, right? Newer roads. It gives you the ability to maybe build something for yourself or find a lot. This particular home that we're going into, obviously Michael's already inside right now, so we'll ask him a little bit more about this particular property, bedrooms, bathrooms, price points, like all that kind of stuff. But man, what a cool area, like a super cool area, conveniently located, yet still kind of nestled away from the heart of everything. And so some pros about being in this area: one, if you're looking to relocate permanently and you have kiddos in school, this could be a great area because you might have options to either go into Camdenton and go through their school system, or you could still choose Osage. So you'd have that choice, right? As other places you might move to, you're only going to have maybe one choice, right? Where here, you could probably explore both those schools, go and take a tour, get all the information, and just do what's best for you and your family. So being here not just gives you, I guess, the freedom and ability to choose either one of those places for convenience and amenities and grocery stores, but also for like a school district. So super cool. The other component about this cove is it's off the main channel a little bit. There is a couple of bars and restaurants a little bit further up, like the Fish Company is a little further up, but it's also away from the main channel, right? So depending on your boating lifestyle, you could come out here at any point in time and probably surf and ski, wakeboard, and do all that boating lifestyle that you'd want to do. You could probably go out here and anchor and float. There's not going to be a ton of boat traffic, or at least not as much as you would get in the northern part of the lake. So you have a little bit more seclusion when you're out here on the waterways, but you're also close enough to where you come out of the cove, you hang a right, you go straight, you go left. Like there's a four-way right there. So when you come out of the cove, you can go in any direction and you can easily put yourself in the heart of Osage Beach and in the heart of the bars and the restaurants and like all the cool stuff that we'd love to do. And then you kind of come back here for separation. The waterway is really no different than the roadways. You're on the main road, you're in Camdenton, you're in Osage, you're close to all the convenience. Yet you come off of that main Highway 54, go maybe 5-8 minutes around, and you find yourself very secluded over here. Well, the waterways are going to be exactly the same, right? You can go out here and have convenience of seclusion, and then obviously you can hang a right outside of the four-way, and you're going to be in the heart of all of the congestion and all of the crazy fun and other things. So super cool area, newer build home. We're going to go find Michael ask him a couple questions about this property. But you can tell just kind of looking at this one, it's new construction. Everything is pretty solid on it, and it's super quiet and convenient around here. So I'll try to give you some shots of what this looks like, and then again, we'll go find Michael. Let's go check it out. All right, dude, look at this deck.
This is a deck.
Man, this is a big deck, and check out this view. So, track down Michael. He's out here, shocker, hanging out on the deck, having a good time.
Great place to hang out.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to, right? All right, cool. So I found Michael out on the deck. Huge views out here because clearly we're on a cliff.
Yeah, this is a cliffside home.
Yep. So lakefront property built on a cliff. It has a community dock down here. So we'll walk down and kind of show you what a community dock would look like. But man, this Linn Creek area it seems like a lot of new construction around here.
Yeah.
It seems very desirable because you feel kind of remote, but you go 5 minutes and you're on Highway 54. So what is this home? It's how many bedrooms, bathrooms, price point? What are we at?
Sure. So we're about 3,600 square feet on this one. 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a great house.
Yeah.
Virtually new construction. Unobstructed views here. We're at the 31-mile marker at the mouth of the cove, but we're 2 miles in Linn Creek Cove, which is an incredibly popular cove. This one's priced at $875.
Yeah.
So it's very reasonably priced for the market.
It is. When you look at this home and you look at some of the ones around it, you would almost think like this is 7 figures all day long.
Yeah.
And there probably are some 7-figure homes around here, but this one being sub 900, it just seems like a great deal.
And this cove is growing. It's a fairly popular cove. People that with skiing, wakeboarding, wave runners, jet skis, that type of activity.
Yeah.
Also towards the mouth of the cove, you've got Pier 31 Marina, which is hugely popular for fuel and boat storage, as well as the Fishing Company Cove.
Yeah.
Really popular place on the water, especially on Sunday afternoons. That's where the locals go for live music.
Yeah. So this type of property does not have its own dock right down here, and I'll try to show like the steepness of what we have going on here.
Right.
Because being up on a cliff, obviously it provides with these amazing views.
The trade-off is the views.
Trade-off is the view, but getting down to the water can be a little tricky. This property has a community dock. So what does community dock mean? So that you have a slip, you have an HOA. Are there rules or restrictions? Like, is it pretty lenient? Like, what does that look like to kind of have a community dock?
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of all the above. So it's nice that you have your slip and your boat is all in the same area with everybody else's boat. So things are safe and secure. You've got an HOA attached to it or a community dock assessment attached to it to take care of all the maintenance, all the electrical to it.
All that's covered through all that stuff.
Right.
Okay.
Some people fill in those slips that are down here, and they'll put tables and they'll put grills, or they'll put their wave runners in a slip as well as a boat.
So you can still make it your own with a little bit of chair and table and personal touch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. Just a little short golf cart ride or side-by-side ride.
Yeah.
We'll take a ride in the car and drive down there and get another shot. But the beautiful part about this particular property is as you're sitting here on the deck, you could, for the most part, you could probably see your boat in the community slip, which is not always the case. A lot of times your community dock is far back in the back of the cove behind where the homes are, and you have zero eyes on it. With this one, you virtually have eyes on it.
Yeah, so certainly some pros to this particular home and the community dock literally being right down there where you can see everything. I also noticed a couple things with these community docks is, and the reason I notice it because my dock is not built as strong as these docks are. So we have a wood dock, and I've talked before, right? It can get rocking and shaking and not the best construction, where the majority of all these community docks are concrete. They're big, they're strong. They're going to be able to handle any kind of chop or big boat wave that comes here.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And the longevity of them is almost a lifetime.
So super cool home. I think a super cool area. These clients that we're waiting on are also looking at another property here in this area. So we're going to check out this home. Then we're gonna go and check out the other one. We'll obviously shoot a video and kind of show you a perspective from that property. You know, this one being sub 900, 6 bedrooms, 5 bath, pretty new construction, community dock, big, amazing views is hard to beat. So we'll see what the next one looks like. In a little bit, we'll take a stroll down to the community dock so you can kind of see what that looks like and finish out the video down there. All right, guys, so we just left the house and we wanted to come check out the community dock real quick. I'm pretty sure we weren't supposed to drive the Jeep down this steep ass road, which that doesn't even put it into perspective on how steep, but I'm pretty sure that was golf cart only, wasn't it?
Golf cart only.
Okay, so golf cart only. Don't do what Michael just did and drive your Jeep down here. But let's go check out this community dock and kind of give you a feel for what it would look like to have something like this. Again, you're using a golf cart to kind of come down here, so you're loading up your stuff and your kids. You park right up there where the Jeep was and you just kind of make your way down. You can tell there's your dock with all the boats sitting in it.
All concrete.
All concrete, yep. Very sturdy. It's not wobbly at all. You have your slip.
So people get storage on their docks.
Oh, storage units. Yep, slick.
This really gives you a good perspective of how steep that is up there.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get the house here. You come back out and here you are in the cove. So not a bad setup, gang, when you can get a new build construction home like that. I think, yes, there's probably a handful that will want the dock and the boat and everything right out back. But this is one of a handful of properties we've been at lately with an amazing new home, whether it's inside of a community, a second tier, whatever it is, and it has these community docks. And it is also just pretty cool to grab your golf cart and your friends and load it up and kind of come down. Here's a perspective of the house that we were just in. So I just walked to the end of the dock and there's the house. So you do have the ability, if you wanted to put your own dock, you're just going to have to figure out how to get a cart path down, cable cart system, something like that. Or you just kind of use the community dock that we're in right now. So super cool area. We'll have some clients that are going to come and check this out here in a little bit, but give you a perspective of Linn Creek Cove, close to Osage Beach, close to Camdenton, close to the school districts, the hospital, all the amenities that you want. But you come off that main road, come 5-8 minutes into this area and you feel like you're literally in a remote kind of, isolated area. So you really get the best of both worlds. Gives you a perspective of what the community dock is. So Michael and I are going to probably head back up there, wait for these clients to come. And then we got one more property in this area too. So we'll film that one and put it back out again. Call us, text us, email, whatever we can do to help, put eyes on a specific area that you want to live in, get your home search set up. Obviously, we would love you to come into town and come hang out with us for a little bit. So until then, we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.